Now we have lightning. Collins, the blitz coming. He saw it. Urlacher.
Urlacher's doing pretty well.
Yes, he is.
He's a guy that they were all worried about. They drafted him #1. He timed that blitz perfectly.
That's rolling out. Get him. And that's down. Perfect. It's a 14, and it was Brian Urlacher. And you can just sense he'll be a fixture at linebacker for the Bears for many years. 2nd and 10. Here's the play fake. Nice. Urlacher picks it off and gets it back for Chicago.
And the NFL is going to like this kid.
On the play, another question. There's Urlacher. Brian Urlacher with his 4th sack of the season, all since taking over as the starting middle linebacker 3 weeks ago.
Answer is in as the 3rd receiver. Urlacher with his 5th sack in 5 games as a starter. Great sack. This guy could be the Bears' middle linebacker for the next 12 to 15 years.
I'm going to tell you, Michael, Joe, this was perfect timing. It's like he was born for this position.
Most linebackers don't have good hands. Brian has a skilled type position hands.
I haven't seen too many linebackers with hands like him.
Use your hands, Brian. Use your hands.
Robinson touchdown pass. Chandler intercepted by Urlacher. Brian Urlacher stays alive. He's been stopped at midfield. The defensive rookie of the year last year in the NFL shows you why. Vick on the rollout. And he's going to be sacked. Fumble. Here goes Brian Urlacher. Urlacher 90 yards on the fumble return for a touchdown. Off the play fake. Garcia picked off by Brian Urlacher. For the 47, as long as you talk now. Pass is picked off by Urlacher. Brian Urlacher downfield showing some speed, and he is out of bounds. Armon Green knocks him out of bounds. Manley is the long snapper. They fake it, and it's Maynard the holder, and he fires the pass, and it's caught for the touchdown. Yeah, Brian Urlacher, a guy with great speed. For as big as he is, he actually was a safety in college. That tells you how quick he can move.
Outside the 23, 2nd down, 13. Good block by Robinson Randall, and it's intercepted. Brian Urlacher makes the theft.
Looking to regain the lead. And here's Green hit, fumbles, and is picked up by Mike Brown. Mike Brown picking up Amon Green's fumble. And it was Brian Urlacher who hit Green in the backfield, lost the ball, and Brown recovers it and scores. What a shocker. Pass is intercepted by that guy, Brian Urlacher. Urlacher being chased by Culpepper, and that's Brian Urlacher, who's done everything today.
My bad, Toe. My bad, dude. I did on accident.
He's a great competitor that doesn't allow the game not to be fun.
Now we're having fun, see? See what happens when you have fun?
Harrington under pressure from Brown. Can't escape Urlacher. His 2nd of the day.
3rd and 14 right now, and a shovel pass, and it's caught by Perry, and it's a fumble. Urlacher pulled it out, and Griggs has got it for Chicago.
Watch Brian Urlacher, 54, come in and rip that ball out of there.
With your offense.
Blitz coming. Urlacher chasing Culpepper. He's got him. 5th sack of the season for Brian Urlacher. And Brett Favre is throwing it up to the right sideline, and good coverage downfield by Urlacher.
But when you get a running back man-to-man against a linebacker who's 6'4", 250 pounds, you think you've got the advantage. But when it's Brian Urlacher, I really don't think you do.
Vick rolls to the near side. Now he's going to take off again. And Urlacher got him that time.
Urlacher, watch this. Now, you're talking about closing and speed. You have to understand something about Brian Urlacher. Watch his closing speed. He is the fastest defensive man.
2nd down and 4. DeLome over the middle. It's picked off by Urlacher. What a catch. What an athlete. Tripped up from behind and down at the 30. This Bears defense needed a spark, and the Defensive Player of the Year just gave it to him.
Well, and now we know why he was the NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
Second down, here's James. And into the line. Did the ball come out? It did. It is scooped up by the Bears. Charles Tillman takes it the distance, and Chicago is very much alive. Watch Urlacher here, guys. Kept reaching in and just pulled it out of the arms of James, and it's scooped and scored by Tillman. 297 in his career. James, Urlacher. Brian Urlacher is just locking in on 32.
Brian Urlacher has decided to take over this football game. I mean, he has really been all over.
253, 2 timeouts. First pass, Bolden. His 11th catch of the night. Brian Urlacher puts his 81 into the ground.
Is he all over the field? Is there any play that is made by Chicago that Urlacher doesn't make at any part of the field?
There are 2 of them.
Okay.
That's the thing you don't know.
Okay.
Here's Alex Smith back to throw. Ball batted up in the air. Maybe intercepted. Urlacher may have come up with it. I think he did.
He's everywhere, isn't he?
He really is.
Third down and goal. Pennington over the middle, picked off by Urlacher. Brian Urlacher with the interception and the return out across the 30.
The fullback, Tony Richardson. Jackson's throw is caught and then didn't hit the ground into the waiting arms of Urlacher. And Brian Urlacher will give the Bears a possession in the red zone. Viking ball at their own 27. Looking for their first touchdown of the night. Urlacher comes through the gut and sacks Tavares Jackson.
Having a pretty good game, Urlacher.
Phenomenal game. Looks over the defense, blitzes on. He sets the throw, and it is picked up by Urlacher. Running right of the 40. There's nobody around him. Brian Urlacher coasting down the right sideline. 20, 10, a Sunday stroll to the end zone. Brian Urlacher, touchdown. Touchdown Bears.
That's a tough thing to do, to keep playing at a high level that long. Just kind of a genetic freak, really.
I saw Urlacher waiting over that fish. Shoot, I ain't gonna run over there.
Complete to James Jones. Lost the football. Still in bounds. Fair ball.
Look at Lance Briggs and Brian Urlacher.
On 2nd and 10, short drop pass off the leg and intercepted. Intercepted by Brian Urlacher, was off the leg of Armani Edwards.
Rodgers. Nowhere to go with it until now, and he's picked. Urlacher. Rodgers in a foot race. Urlacher tripped up.
The Bears 35. Bryant picked off by Urlacher.
That's an athletic interception by Brian Urlacher.
Bryant on 3rd and 3. Being chased, steps away from Bruce, who falls on the loose football. Now it's bouncing around. It's taken in for a touchdown by Brian Urlacher. Team on the first down reception, and once more it's intercepted. Urlacher looking for the end zone. 7 interception return for a touchdown. Unbelievable. It's an Urlacher who today makes his 176th career start, all as a Bear.
You know, Chicago Bears, we have more Hall of Famers than any team in the National Football League. Brian will be another one that would be in that class.